Alright, let me grab a jam for you real quick. Great game. See, look! These two cunts, they appear from out of nowhere. It's like they sensed me mentioning Titanic and they're just, hello! Right, let me find a fucking jam for you. Don't scare away the new viewers, you. I know you're already thinking about it. Right, Zesty. Where are you? Zesty Gold Teens, Ablaze. Which variant of Ablaze should we go with? I quite like 1.1. There is no after hours. Not for you, not for anybody. Oh, I'm glad you like it. See, now 1.1 is cool, but 1.3 has more fun shit going on, like this bit. Musically, there's more going on in this version. We saw a guy who looked like you. Did you? This is gonna get real nasty real quick. This is my dude, the Foy. So he's playing guitar, certainly. He's probably playing bass. Anything synth related is not obviously programmed. The drums are programmed. Oh, you like this too, do you, Kirsty? Cheeky little side project of mine and the Foys. And Krusty's. We're supposed to have Kev in it as well, but, you know, Kev. And then, now this version goes into a little... Well, Limp Bizkit, you know, Limp Bizkit had, like, tiny songs at the end of songs every now and then. This is one of those. Once again, it all comes down. Once again, it all comes down. Once again, oh, Foy's been doing this for years. He's on Spotify and shit. Once again, I don't want to give you a reason to speak. The path of least resistance is belief you don't see me. I remember when I used to run around with you freaks. Even try to teach a few of y'all to read the graffiti. Once again, you don't need to give me a reason to live. Already got enough to make me feel as if I'm suffocated by love. Find me at the bottom of a shoebox full of old pictures and ticket stubs. Once again, won't you be my friend? Once again, I just want some friends. Once again, fuck me like a friend. That's our shout to like some of that DJ Lethal shit you find at the end of a Bizkit song. Once again, once again, it all comes down to how fast your death can run. Recently got an MPK 249, the keyboard with drum pads on it. So it's really fun to do the drum sounds by sound, but with hands. I can imagine. Anyway, there was the little example. I could do you another one, which is the most biscuit. The most biscuit sounding one. It was very much intended to be very biscuity. It's called Many Biscuits at this point. Last mix of it was, fuck me, over a year ago. That's how long I've been neglecting this project for. But I am very much trying to... I'm doing a cross between my voice and a Fred Durst kind of voice. But this was the first one we did. Very biscuity. Many biscuits. Oh no, this might be the version where Foy fucking decided to try and use some sound effects for wickety scratching. In which case it's going to sound awful. Oh no, this is the version where I use some scratching sound effects and program them myself. So it's better. Always ready to drive like a chauffeur. Lucky with the cover, tie your heart to the sleeve. Lyrics interweave, never to be misconceived. Best believes SC gold teams always complete the time sheet. But this is the version where Foy made me do about 3,000 harmonies at once. High notes should have been saved. It should have been saved. Yeah, that'll do on that. I think Desert might have gone. They did say they had to leave. But they would stick around for our song, and I've done 2 now, and wouldn't you know it, I'm going to do a 3rd, because I don't know when to stop. This is the only finished, I say finished, there's probably going to be more tweaking done to it, but this is the finished Zesty Golf Teen song, and this is the proper Jay's actually just doing rap on some shit track, which is why it's done, because I know how to do this, and it's fucking great. Little lady learn. Little lady learn. Little lady learn. She's getting out of work late, heading to the store. Nothing out the ordinary, been here before. Oh no, man, I'm back. Real good stuff sound-wise, but I didn't catch the lyrics. What are you rapping about? Amiable bollocks. This is the one where I'm actually telling a story. Nah, no general theme. I just like telling stories. When I'm actually doing it properly, like this one. Not pitching. Living with this guy in his denizen. She feels like she's been here and her own life's prequels as man sets up another nest of needles. With a mask off, what do you see? What's he gonna do when he's in those sheets? You had your chance, baby, don't you see? There's no use in coming crying to me. I agree, storytelling is the best. I was interviewed once a couple of years ago. Like, do you find it like harder to write about just coming up with characters? Like, nah, it's so much easier. I can write about my life all day long, but like if I get into the head of someone that's not me, this, and it's so much better. I'll play Percy for you after. How long has it been since you last went to work? Hanging out strung out in this new fucked up world. Passing your dresses, skirts shorter than belts. Tells you to get out there cause there ain't nothing else. So give the people the eye and make a quick buck. Have you ever felt loved when you've been fucked? Zoning out in the moment, lost in your mind. What the fuck happened to you? You thought you could rise, you thought you'd work them out. You thought you were so savvy, but you shiver like fuck when they say the word daddy. Still got some issues, they'll never go away. Remembering the parties that didn't go your way. None of it your fault, but you blame yourself. If unlucky was a lottery, you won the world's wealth. And so the day breaks, eyes red, skin tan. Gotta stagger back home with the notes in your hand. Take the mask off and what do you see?
You got a thing for Krusty, have you? Unbelievable. Is that why you were giddy as fuck at the con at the end?
Little lady, look, you're so much better than this. Little lady, look, it shouldn't hurt to be kissed. Little lady, look, that if this isn't you, then you should break through and find you a new truth. Little lady, look, that enough is enough. Little lady, look, that you made a top of stuff. Little lady, look, that you feel the aftermath. Make that quick cash off the back of what happened in your past.
Reasonable.
I wrote some lyrics about how I'm a serial killer in my village, and I talk about visiting the graves of my victims and then reminisce of what I've done to them and where I drop the bodies off, like in the creek on the back of my house.
That sounds perfectly sane.
Mine are way more on point.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for like 20 years, so... do you want to hear one more song before you bounce? This one will fuck you up if you do. So that song is called Little Lady Learn, and it's part of an ongoing saga. This is not the first time I've written about this fictional lady, and it will not be the last. I've written a lot of songs about this fictional lady over the years. It started with a song called... what the fuck was it called? Can't remember. But it was the first... it was the first time she was written about, and it was a Gracious Bears song, which is... that's the channel, Gracious Bears. Gracious Bears. Hi, I'm Jay, by the way. I'm one half of the Gracious Bears. I'm a rapper. But I play video games way more often than I rap these days. Had your curiosity, now I've got your attention. Okay. Right, okay. It was called Save You. That was the first track. It was on our first EP, which was called The Rebirth. You can pick it up now at graciousbears.bandcamp.com. That address again, graciousbears.bandcamp.com. You're looking for The Rebirth. There is a song on there called Save You. That is the first time I wrote about that lady. And that was... basically, I wrote... that was her end game. That was her end game. That's that story. Every single song since has been about how she got there. And that was one of them. Now, the one I'm going to play you now is a song called Damaged. And some of the people in the room probably quite familiar with it at this point. Now, to tell you this, the backing behind this story, or well, the backing behind this song, is I work in a pub on the weekends, and I was talking to a guy, and we're talking about Led Zeppelin, and I was like, yeah, the drums from When the Levee Breaks are sick, and that's the only thing I remember from that entire conversation. And then the next day, I was awake, Sunday morning, I was milling around, and I was on my phone, and some Rick and Morty shit came up on Instagram, and it was like Evil Morty, and it played this song, and I was like, okay. And it was like, oh, hip-hop version of Evil Morty. And I heard it, and I was like, well, I could make that beat way better than you have, you fucking moron. So I did some research. I found out what the sample was, which was For the Damaged Coda, by Blonde Redhead. And I applied that to the drums of Led Zeppelin's When the Levee Breaks. And I realised it could do with a breakdown sort of moment. And that's when I realised, by listening to the actual album by Blonde Redhead, there was something called For the Damaged, which was a much chiller version of For the Damaged Coda, or the other way around. I forget. I think For the Damaged Coda was the main bit, and then For the Damaged was just the chill bit. So I used that for like a middle 8. And then I just sat there and I wrote some of the most upsetting music I've ever written in my life. Meanwhile, let me read back before I actually press play on anything. Glory be. Your music sounds so natural and effortless. It's not effortless. It's not effortless. This one was effortless. This one was genuinely effortless. Like, I was ready to just play the beats, people. And I thought, no. Literally, I had the beat. It was done. I was like, I'm gonna stream later. I'll play the beat. I'll play the beat to my whoever comes through. And I thought, actually, I could probably write to this. And then it took me no time. The missus was out at the time. The kids were upstairs, and I'm yelling into the microphone. I didn't even go into the booth, which is back there. You see the silvery thing there? There's the booth. I didn't even bother going into the booth. I just used this mic. Hello. Kids came down like, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Just doing some music. Don't worry. Nothing awful happening. It was a good time. Right. You got to shit the people up to get them to listen. Yeah, right. Okay, so here's a horrible song. It's called Damaged. That's a button I didn't want to press. Whatever. Just see the tabs. I can do it again. Led Zeppelin drums. As if that shit wasn't built to be together. Disclaimer, this song touches subjects that you might not want to hear.
Every single day, gotta get back home before they catch up with me. Clutching those school books, her glasses are loose. The beatings are frequent, they'll take any excuse. Does she look a little different? Does she take a higher class? Maybe cause the home is on the other side of the tracks. But she struggles every day, always covered in bruises. Ain't nobody to turn to, they don't know what abuse is. And so she keeps running, but she's not quick enough. A whole team of people swarm, she goes down with a shove. Then in come the boots, the hair pulling and punches. She's crying her eyes out, she knows they won't be punished. They rip up her books, leave her bloodied and pummeled. Then upload it to YouTube, caption girl gets rumbled. She picks herself up, her head is pulsating. She stumbles back home to where her daddy is waiting. She's an outcast, a loser, a little bitch with no future. A ragdoll, a tumour, she's damaged, she's damaged. She's a problem, the mistake, the reason for her own heartache. A waste, a snake, she's damaged, she's damaged. She's a poison, a joke, she's bile-washed in the throat. A menace, a growth, she's damaged, she's damaged. She's hated, useless.
What parents?
The reason for the rudeness,
Whose parents?
a monster,
What?
a Judas. She's damaged, she's damaged. It's 5:15 when she gets through the door. The smell of liquor in the hallway, same as every day before. And that's when he appears, bottle in hand.
Well,
loosening the belt strap, feeding from adrenal gland. She turns and she braces, the impact resonates. This is what happens when she gets home late. She runs to her room, she knows that she'll see him later. When she's laying in her bed trying to sleep away her failures, he'll open up the door, he'll get in beside her. She'll close her eyes and act like it's a nightmare inside her. She's only 14, but the truth sends shivers that this has been going on since before she hit double figures. Nowhere is safe, she gets no respite. So every night when he's finished, she pulls out a knife. This pain she controls, this one she understands, and she cuts into her leg with the blade in her hands. She's an outcast, a loser, a little bitch with no future, a ragdoll, a tumor. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's the problem, the mistake, the reason for her own heartache, a waste, a snake. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's a poison, a joke. She's bile-washed in the throat, a menace, a growth. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's hated, useless, the reason for the rudeness.
Yes, the knife on herself.
A Judas. She's damaged, she's damaged. Every day of her life, she's beaten and touched. It's the only life she knows. She'll always live in the rough. She knows she's the problem, she has to do better. It's not her daddy's fault, he's under so much pressure. And that's what she's thought every night up to this. But fuck the bullies, fuck her daddy, she's at the end of her wits. Enough is enough now, she's done with the abuse. She can square up to them all, or she can hang up the noose. She's an outcast, a loser, a little bitch with no future, a ragdoll, a tumor. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's the problem, the mistake, the reason for her own heartache, a waste, a snake. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's a poison, a joke. She's bile-washed in the throat, a menace, a growth. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's hated, useless, the reason for the rudeness, a monster, a Judas. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's an outcast, a loser, a little bitch with no future, a ragdoll, a tumor. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's a problem, the mistake, the reason for her own heartache, a waste, a snake. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's a poison, a joke. She's bile-washed in the throat, a menace, a growth. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's hated, useless, the reason for the rudeness, a monster, a Judas. She's damaged, she's damaged. She's damaged. She's damaged. She's damaged. Damaged.
thank you. This got played on some random fucking no-mark Scottish fucking radio show, believe it or not. I brought that man to tears, I did. Fantastic. No, not playing anything about Jade. Oh shit, it's about to go into the radio-friendly version. Damaged Clean, of course. Again, available now. You want to listen to it again? graciousbears.bandcamp.com. It is there for you now. I could play you some more from her story if you want. Now, that's the most recent one that I've written. There will, like I said, probably be more. But that's part one. It's the most recent one that I've done, but that's where it all begins. That's where it all begins for her. I played Little Lady Learn. I think currently that's part 3. Part 2 exists as a B-side to the Gracious Bears hit single Barstool. Oh, he's got to leave, but I'm kind of like feeling just playing the next one, so I'm gonna. It's got the only part you'll remember. So she's grown up, you know, it's left open-ended. Did she fuck up her dad or not? I don't know. She went to college though. And hey, college wasn't too shit hot either. It wasn't.
Things started so well, got the makeup straight. Couldn't wait to get there, yo, couldn't be late. Saw the car pull up, your friend screaming inside. Only 16 years, never felt more alive. And so you jumped inside and the cab sped off to the frat boy party where you knew you wouldn't stop. Gotta be the big girl, you have a right to indulge. Still a kid to your parents and your mind young adult. You must impress these boys, show them that you're mature. Little did you know that they just wanted a horse. So through the door you're out your comfort zone, but you tried to relate. So you grabbed yourself a cup and then put on a brave face. Something to drink real quick to put yourself more at ease. Had another then another till you felt real pleased. Now we're talking little lady, got this party turned up. Never felt like this before, being treated like a grown up. Talking with your friends and flirting just a little too. It all felt so natural, you like this new you. You had an eye on one guy and his eyes were all over. From your head to your toes he seemed in love with your aura. So you spoke and you danced and he brought you your drinks until your mind went fuzzy and you couldn't even think. You don't remember what happened after that final glass, just that you woke up with some guy on top of you in the grass. Party, 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 you love these guys. Party, 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 fall into their lies. Party, 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 go fill your cup. Party,
I had a feeling he'd stick around.
Party, 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 the drinks are fine. Party, 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 having the best time. Party, 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 something don't taste right.
But now, wait, quick, flip, reverse it. The guy's response.
For the last 3 hours, that's all she's done. Meaning, it must have been your fault, son. You never can win with women like these. It's hard to make them happy, hard to make them stay pleased. You feel like the world's just a constant test. Trials, tribulations, not to mention the rest. You started so good all those years ago, but time takes its toll on the mind, on the heart and soul.
Spiked.
You're meant to be the man, strong, supportive and hard.
Get spiked.
Look, you know you're not some Casanova from out of a book, but you try and you tried and it's trying. I know she's just so demanding.
Yeah,
It feels like
spiked.
a struggle to cope. So when your man
I've
calls
been
you up and
spiked.
says,
Like, I actually have been.
fucking A right, you'll be there in 2 shakes.
Just remember this time, no hash cake.
2 hours later and the party's full swing. A few beers, a few shots, buys this pretty young thing. Eyes like blue crystal shining in the half light. She walks over, looks you in the face and says, alright, you're cute, wanna walk me outside? How many drinks did you say you had? She seems drunk, oh never mind. Now she's struggling, laying on her back, dry heaving, hands pushing on your face. It's been one hell of an evening.
Party, 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 you hate yourself. Party, 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 you need some help. Party, 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 go fill your cup. Party, 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 maybe try your luck. Party, 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 don't drink too much. Party, 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 you'll want that touch. Party, 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 something don't feel right. Party, 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 just forget this night. Party, party, party.
Pretty much, yeah. Nah, because Krusty, my heterosexual life partner, was like, well, what about his point of view? Surely it's just as relevant. It's like, alright, let's roll with it. So currently we don't really know how that ended up. Much like we don't know what happened with her and her dad. We don't know what happened with her and this guy. But we know that she ended up being a hooker based off the fact of the song that I played you first. But then what happened? Then what happened? We got to go all the way back to the year 2007 to hear the first ever song that was written about her, which was Save You, as I alluded to earlier. And seeing as we've come this far, it would be rude to not see what happens next. Very small fucking artwork for this one. That's how long ago it was.
Pretty sick. I'll show my friends that I think I know what they will say. They'll say, "What's that crap?" But I already love it.
Reasonable.
What you doing with your life? Can't you see that it's wasted? Thrown it all away, you never ever hesitated. Good for the money, good for the cash, but a
soul, you sold the devil your ass. You think that it's the life of you, you've never had it better. But when the rush slows down, you cry alone inside your sweater. And I hate that you do, girl, you know that isn't you. Though you might not want to hear it, you know inside my words are true. That's why I want to help, I want to set your soul free. Release all your demons, start a new life here with me. So let me get you off the street, girl. Don't know what you're missing, girl. Fooling with the players as you're missing the whole world. Sure they keep you clothed until they want to tear them off. And sure they keep you high until that coke wears off. But it just ain't enough, cause when the angry
I sound so different.
I want to make you see that even you can find love.
So I made this entire beat while Krusty was at work. I was at his house. Every musical note you hear, I played, including guitars, bass, keys, everything. The only thing Krusty brought to the table was drums, because I cannot program drums for shit.
Who you been with, bitch? Why you looking away? I keep you in the clothes you wear, so this is where you'll stay. Don't give me no shit trick, get out of that lace. Do what I tell you, or I'll slap you in your fucking face. Don't be getting teary, stick this coke up your nose. Don't try to resist, I've broken hundreds of hoes. You've got such a pretty face, be ashamed to have to cut it. Rubs and now you're scarred for life and you'll always fucking know it. Now stop holding out to me, you never come to see me. I've been renting you for months and this is how you're treating me? Well fuck that, smack that, I'ma blacken up your eye. This is what you get for fucking with another guy. What do you mean you ain't my property? I paid to get you here. If you're taking all my money, then you're stuck with me, dear. You do what I tell you, I don't have to say please. Now shut the fuck up, bitch, and get down on your knees.
I wrote every single bar of this behind a bar, funnily enough, on scrap pieces of paper. So, in case you haven't gathered, this is I'm playing the part of a guy that uses her facilities but wants to save her, and Krusty's the pimp.
Hey there, baby, what's up, lady? Ain't you pleased to see me?
J-Cray-Z!
Good, why's your hair cover your face? Show the world those pretty eyes, don't let them go to waste. Oh my god, what's happened? Who did this to you? I'ma find and fuck him up, yeah, that's what I'ma do. Who lays their hands on a woman, babe? That shit ain't right. I know you think I shouldn't, but this just became my fight. I want you off of the streets, please just leave the game behind. Dear Jesus, how I wish that I could just rewind time. Prevent this from happening, take you home with me. We could be so happy, can I ever make you see? I'm taking you away from here, we're leaving here tonight. We'll put a pin into a map and then we'll catch the next flight. I'm gonna do you right, oh if only you knew really just how much I'm in love with you.
When I first wrote this, I was like, I used to say to people, like, I challenge you to not feel emotionally attached to this woman. And I've written like 3 other songs about her. You're emotionally attached, right?
New messages. Hey, it's me. Where were you tonight, huh? I was waiting for you like an hour. I look like a fucking idiot tonight. Don't tell me you forgot, because you already used that fucking dumbass excuse. Hey, it's me. Why you not picking up the phone, huh? You trying to fool me around, eh? Don't fool me round. Oh, I told you this shit ain't good for you. Don't make me come round there, baby. Don't make me fucking come round. It's me. I'm coming round.
Open the door! Open this fucking door! Don't make me kick it down, bitch! What the fuck is this? What's with the fucking suitcase? I own you, bitch! This is a fucking disgrace!
Again,
you don't
thank
answer
you.
your phone, and now I've had to kick your door! Where you think you're going, bitch? You're nothing but my heart! I'll break your fucking jaw, he don't try to get past me! I've seen it all before and it don't fucking impress me! Hey, you fucking bitch, where'd you get that knife from? You best put it away, cause it won't get me gone! Ah, you fucking slut, I can't believe you cut me! And after all the time you've been around and I'll let you fuck me! Hey, where you running to? It ain't gonna help! Just by doing what you're doing, you're jeopardizing your health! Go on, run faster, keep pretending I won't catch you! Just imagine what'll happen when I get my hands on you! Bitch, I fucking own you, get it into your head! Fine, if you ain't listening, my gun will talk instead.
A police tent covers the spot where the bodies fell. When they arrived home from work one night last September, she was confronted by her ex who'd been lying in wait. He then blasted her twice.
Now, I like to think there's going to be a part 5 that will expand a little bit more on the backstory. I'd also very much like to think that there's a part 6 out there somewhere in my mind that will get her out of being shot to death. I've given this girl a terrible life. A terrible life. It started with that song, though. It started with that song, and I've been working on the backstory ever since. After having written her backstory, I mean, that was meant to be just a standalone song. I did, what the fuck song was after that one? Which one did I write next? I think it was the party one, party, you know. I think that one. Yeah, it was. And then I suddenly realised, oh shit, this song is about that same girl. And then it just sort of went out. So yeah, I've been directly responsible for this fictional girl to have just the worst life ever. And at some point, I'd really like it if I could give her a happy ending. But I'm just so good at writing miserable shit.
Still can't cope my head around that people like Drake are on every station and earn millions. And with this depth, and a message won't be open for a big audience.
I know, right? It's fucking frustrating. Imagine being the person that wrote it. Fuck! Anyway, graciousbears.bandcamp.com. Feel free to fucking roll through. Bandcamp Friday is coming up at some point in February, so if you want to purchase anything, probably save it till then, because Bandcamp Friday is the point where the artist actually gets everything, all of the monies. Bandcamp don't take a cut on Bandcamp Friday, and that's the good shit.
Could do a flashback of her being touched by family members.
Well, I feel like I covered that in Damaged. I think I've alluded to enough that I don't. Right, she had moments with the father. She doesn't need anything else with anyone else. It's too far. That would be too far. I don't want to make her life absolutely awful. I mean, fuck me, she would have killed herself before we got to any of these other songs. Fucking passed around the family. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Got the website in your bookmarks. Love it. Love to hear it. Do you want to hear a slightly more nice song before you before you depart and I get back to Assassin's Creed? I hope so, because that would make me feel better. Probably amongst everyone else that's here feeling like they've got emotions that they can't control right now. You need to get some sleep. Alright, well that's fair. That's fair. So what I'll do is ignore you and play a 3-minute song. You'll catch me. You'll catch me. Here's a song called 2001. Because that's where my head's at. Constantly. Where I was at in 2001.
My name's J-Cray-Z.
Hi.
Who the fuck are you? Poking heads over the stalls while there's a 10-102. Nah, not for me, fam, but you go ahead and do you. I'm just laid back down, need some more rest. Yeah, too true. Harder keeping up these days with how I used to do. Burning candles at both ends, it's just their daily fucking use. Shine the light and there's the proof. Shouting bubbles is the night job. Entertainment for the masses, don't think it could be right. Because the payment is in dreams. Build a fortune up on schemes. And the poverty of millions start with me, but it seems the theory fleet's gone into the ember. I swear I've got the answer.
answers if I could just remember. So leave it to the simple thought, straight to caveman status. Get the tool in hand and operate the apparatus. Send the naked pictures, call the fax line, and this for sure. Once it's finished printing, I'ma go and 10104. Don't really know what to say, but I'ma say it anyway. Pull myself up hungover, same as every other day. Breakfast calling double on everything. Maybe messy thing, extra beef, pandemic.
Is it?
Fresh press, ready to jump on, get behind the wheel and get. So if they pull me over, I'll be blowing 9.1. Running, gunning off the words, I'm such a fucking bum. Pushing 40 years off, the lassie like it's 2001.
Another hazy morning, the fuck I do last night. Checking socials for the evidence, damage control, now there's daylight. Angelic voices in my head, chorus of the ancients. My muse has head in hand, cause I write without a statement. She sit there patient, hoping one day that'll happen. But I crack the lunchtime Budweiser, letting brain cells dampen. I really can't go on like this, but I know no other path. So turn that shit up to 11 and let's have some fucking laughs. Going big or going home, doing both up in my zone. Can't touch this motherfucker here when I'm vibing on my own.
This song has one of my favourite lines I've ever written.
Artistically shaven, I like my head like my women. Bald. Raise it up and throw it out. What's he saying? No one knows. His lyrics are all filler and it really fucking shows. Give me cancer, tiny rebel. I'm a cigarette serial killer. One last thing,
We lost a real one in Mac
really
Miller.
know what to say, but I'ma say it anyway. Pull myself up hungover, same as every other day. Breakfast calling double on everything. Maybe messy thing, extra beef, pandemic's gonna dip it up. Fresh press, ready to jump on, get behind the wheel and get. So if they pull me over, I'll be blowing 9.1. Running, gunning, lost the words, I'm such a fucking bum. Pushing 40 years off, the lassie like it's 2001.
Still acting like it's 2001. Hence my love for fucking new metal and Limp Bizkit. Alright, that was dope. That was dope. Alright, thank you, Desert, as I presume I will be calling you forevermore. 2001, great time. Just got 18. How old was I in 2001? I genuinely have no fucking idea. I can't math. 2000 was... I was 16. I was 16. So you're 41. You've already hit the terrible 40. The terror. The terror. It... Oh, God, it haunts me. Genuinely terrified. Genuinely terrified. You little puppy. Yes, I know. I look down on the people that are below me. 38, I felt was fine, but 39, I'm genuinely scared of being 39. I feel old as shit. Like, my opinions don't matter. What I do doesn't matter. I'm old hash. Things will get worse. Oh, great news! Brilliant, I can't wait. No, they won't. I've got a new record coming out this year. It's going to be dope. 35 to 40 was flying. No, putting out a new record this year. Putting out a new Gracious Bears record this year. Through hell or high water, I'm going to make it happen. And if I fucking fail miserably, it doesn't matter, because I managed to do an EP that is not currently available on that Bandcamp website. You've got to follow the link that Streamlabs carries on cracking on about, and you'll get a poster and the actual CD of that. There's some early copies of some songs from the album, plus some ones that were recorded exclusively for the EP. Go buy my shit. Please. Please. 25 to 30 felt like a lifetime. Oh, God, can you imagine being in your fucking mid-20s again? How nice was that? We were so footloose and fancy-free. It was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time. I obey. Oh, you do? Oh, you do? You see the link? Fucking click it, fam. I have set the the Gracious Con merch link to be aggressively frequent. I'm not ready to go back to the video game yet. I'm just not. I want to play 2 more songs. 2. Yeah, you heard me. 2. A very English introduction. It's a very short song. It's like 1.5 minutes. Let's do that. Some jokes.
Where are the fucking sandwiches, Linda? Nora! Where have you put the bloody pips? Nora! Oh shit, it's going on. Fucking hell.
See, most people look at Wallace and Gromit looking gangster as shit, but forget the homeless person asleep on the floor.
Well, I got that Earl Grey kettle on. Cucumber sandwiches, oats out with molasses. Hold up, cricket hit the wicket, hit the ball, score and run. One and done, moving on to the badminton. A little Ponzi, but I like the differences to Wimbledon. Fry up for my breakfast, so I'm wide around the gut. Lager in the evening digs me out of my rut, and I recline in the beer garden, getting gobby with the patrons. Carry on, Crazy J, motherfucking old mate. Silly old Billy talking war with 9 milli. Sure, you dozy twice. All rifles in the West Country. Plowman's at lunchtime, he's a pickled egg. Aim it just right, hit the red squirrel head. I'm saying fuck you, knocking you bumper clock munchkin. Endangered species and whatnot, don't give a fuck, air horn bumping. March through the street shouting it's coming home. Never does though, does it? Big up yourself, bro. What does it mean to be British? Rev the XL3i. Mr. Ford did a solid when he built this one, guy. But it's up on bricks, alloy stealing bricks. I have nothing there, dear.
Like teeth by the look of it.
Suspect little skets, massive lips and hooped earrings. Gobble on the night bus, shabs around cheering. Tracky for the night out and still wearing rock puss. Ring off a grand, fuck off the child support. Let's all have a Barney when you coped out your mind. This is motherfucking England, you won't get out alive. Stay out of Henley.
In my 20s, I would throw up and then go back out to the party and do that. Oh, fuck me.
Bunting Sandra.
Radio-friendly version. In my 20s, I would throw up, then go back to the party and do that from Thursday to Sunday. Throw up? Waste, man. Now I puke once on Friday, and I have no interest in alcohol for the rest of the weekend. I got weak. You still throw up? Waste, man. Waste, man. Where are your skills at, fam? I feel like you should be better than that. Kind of pressing that. Right, one more. Maybe 2 more. 2 more. I want to finish on this one that I'm about to finish on, but I'm not going to finish on that one. Right now, when I've got this storytelling jam, I could give you a storytelling jam. Moonshine's no joke. No, it sure as shit is not. But what you are, you're the joke. Sorry, fam. Next time. I'll see you next time. Oh shit, I should have saved this one for last. You know what? I didn't produce this beat. I contacted the producer with this beat and he had me forcibly shut down the beat off SoundCloud. Pussy up. I wouldn't mind, but the beat was weak. Considering what he did, sampled drums wise.
Add a dab of splash to my tenderloin, and that's where I'm at. As I head to the bar, super ready already, up foot, no car. Greeting all of these people I see passing through. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You cool? And
oh,
yeah,
baseline
I just
nice.
like to say it, ladies man. Don't have the skills and
ain't nothing I couldn't do in-house though.
Imagine my surprise when a Philly young thing comes on my way, stepping off, fueled on chin. Say, hey, little lady, I like your look too. Love the colour of your hair and those fresh tattoos. But I'm not here for that. Yeah, we'll sit here and chat, but there ain't nothing more. It's just this and it's that and it's like this. It's all it'll ever be. But maybe, just maybe, we can make our night sunny. So we'll sit here together for a night long running, holding hands at the most, just enjoy the company and speak freely about whatever we want to, until it's time for kicking out and we part ways, boo. Until I see you next time. Until I see you next time. Until I see you next time. Maybe I'll see you next time. And so the next night comes, ain't heard from the girl, didn't give her my number, why would I? Absurd. I take each night as it comes, I'm not out for settling, and you know I'll move out the second that there's heckling. I'm a drifter, my friends, I'm not about putting roots down. Been there before, got burned, now the town, we can see what's up with tonight's fresh crowd. I'm cool to take it easy, don't need to get loud. And so through the door on my usual spot, crowd kind of thing, but it'll soon get hot. Live in the room, they got my favorite DJ, take a step over, what up man, hey. And that's when she came, all sunshine and light, same hair and tattoos for a sequel night. That's a fresh dress, baby, I love that look, but same rules as before, I'm not about to get shook, because I'm not here for that.
Honey bunny!
Chat, but there ain't nothing more, it's
You
just this
Pulp
and it's
Fiction
that, and it's like this.
motherfucker.
It's all it'll ever be, but maybe, just maybe, we can make our night sunny. So we'll sit here together for
Yeah,
a
I'll catch you
night
again,
long,
homie, I'll
holding
catch you
hands
again.
at the most, just enjoy the company and speak freely.
I do still want to
About
close out the
whatever we want
musical
to,
section
until it's
with
time
one
for kicking
track
out and
though.
we
Just
part
one track.
ways, boo, because I'm not here for that. Yeah, we'll sit here and chat, but there ain't nothing
one of my
more. It's
favourites.
just this and it's that and it's like this. It's all it'll ever be, but maybe, just maybe,
Better than a boot to the flute, absolutely. Don't worry, my missus will give me that later.
Just enjoy the company and speak freely about whatever we want to, until it's time for kicking
Coming
out
to
and
bed
we part
late.
ways, boo,
Classic.
until I see you next time. Until I see you next
She
time.
won't, she'll be knocked the fuck
Until I
out
see you next
for
time.
hours.
Maybe I'll see you next time.
That's anime, some sort of anime that the melody sampled from. Better than a punt to the cunt. That's a fact. Or at least you'd assume so. Right. I'm gonna get back to the game, except I'm not, because I want to play one more song. This is genuinely going to be the last song I play, because it's fucking awesome. It's very, very good. It's very, very meaningful. It's just a goddamn good song. Let me nip into my masters section. There they are. Where are you, dear? Where are you? I don't have artwork to show you for this one. But here's the song. You even play one song of yours in your stream. Well, I mean, you didn't link me to anything. I didn't know you had anything for me to play. I would have, because that's the kind of motherfucker I am. This is the last one, though. This is the last jam. It's a loud boy, so I'd probably knock it down a touch. That's as low as I'm going. 75% volume. This that real shit.
Another fucking argument, another stressful day, another long ass time at work, all in pursuit of pay. Yeah, I'm working all these hours
Never
and
feel
I'm trying
ashamed.
to enterprise. Don't really gotta wonder why there's trouble in my eyes. So crack another can open, it's probably the millionth. Every single night, man, for months and fucking months. Family say that I'm troubled, that I need to talk to someone. Anger management and counselling, cop therapy for triple fun. But none of it impacts, nothing ever lasts. So I'm headed to the doctors for mood stabilizing caps. Now I'm labelled as a head case, someone lacking mental health, stigma attached to that shit. But I play the cards that I'm dealt. I just wanna get well, be that loving husband, be there for my kids, play an hour into dozens. I'm late to rest my demons, peace them out until forever. Make sure to wish them well with all their future endeavours.
Big love, Big Jess on the hook.
Take one day at a time.
Minneapolis finest.
Trying to keep myself from going out my mind.
Unknown Prophets better recognise.
Storms and the rain. Trying to find a balance through the joy and the pain. The laughs laughs and the cries, the lows and the highs. I'm aiming for the sky, no, I won't be denied.
Every desk should have a lamp should have a bulb, every bulb should have a pot, every pot should grow a flower, every flower has a petal, every petal has a scent, every scent should have a memory of all the time I spent on a beat with no snare, on a head with no hair, in a wallet with no money, on a night with no cares. I'm sick of this life, I'm sick of existing, I'm sick of people lying when they tell me they miss me. Every step I take is like I feel I've stepped into a prison, but every time I write it's like I need to be forgiven. Every line I've ever written builds a bar on the cage. Every beat I hear I write another bar on the page. Locked inside a room wearing nothing but a vest with a flickering 20-watt bulb, a bottle of Duchess, a scrambled VHS, and who'd have thought it, that trying to be adored at 4 in the morning could be so exhausting. Basic bitch asses in white Mercedes A-classes, they fucking boring. They're desperate and clamouring for a tonsion, but I got yawns when they try it on. They on that glamour shit, on that shake ass shit, that Instagrammer shit. If I don't get 1,000 likes then it don't matter shit. They sucking off Warhol for his 15 minutes, and he predicted this and he'd have fucking hated it.
I'm just trying to take one day at a time, hey, and trying to keep myself from going out my mind. Just trying to keep sane through the storms and the rain, trying to find a balance through the joy and the pain, the laughs and the cries, the lows and the highs. I'm aiming for the sky, no, I won't be denied. I'm just trying to take one day at a time.
That's the stuff I need to hear in music. Authentic, no plastic face shit. Just true suffered like existences. Well, you have found exactly where you need to be, my friend.
The laughs and the cries, the lows and the highs. I'm aiming for the sky, no, I won't be denied.
We tell tales about fictional characters, and we tell tales about us. Because nobody's perfect. As much as they might want to flaunt that they think they are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, nobody is. We're out here telling our truths and making shit up as we go. Oh no, tell me about it, man. I know the fucking demons are hard to battle. I got fucking bars for that too. I got bars for that too. Oh man, I might regret playing this. No, this is a song that I never intended for anyone to hear. I know it seems like I found that song real quick as if I lined it up, but no, I put it on the base of the drive.
Every time that there's an option, choose the other and it hurts. Every single thing is more important than me. Put more effort into everything while just leaving me be. I tell you when I'm sad and I tell you when I'm hurting, but you don't return the favour, choose to keep it all in. While telling others it's all good that we communicate it all, when it's actually one-sided, makes me look like I'm a fool. Forever telling you to talk to me, always saying let it out, then finding out you're keeping secrets and you wonder why I shout. The bad guy's always me, always was and always will. Claim that anything I ask you is controlling to the tilt. Rather wrap yourself in anger than try to see another side. Recognize my insecurities, nah, fuck them off and hide. Stay up in the blanket in the bubble that you've made. Easier to walk away than ever taking what I say. I just feel like I'm a joke.
Took me like an hour to write, record, and mix this. That's probably why it sounds a little bit shitty, but thankfully, it's not my beat, and there was a chorus pre-written. God love you, Ben.
Can't laugh forever anymore. I lick you once, you cut the fat. I fight the moon, you fade to black. But don't blame the horseman. Can't stay on course when you're a boy. I bear my flesh, you pierce the skin. I hold my breath, you breathe me in. We can't complain.
failing to take notice that that's all that I desire. If you suffer, I should know, so I can work and help you grow. When the stream becomes a river, chart the course and then flow. We're supposed to support each other, no matter the situation. If either have a problem, find solutions, not frustration. I'm not prepared to throw away anything we've ever made. Baby steps, my baby girl, I'm not free of my mistakes. I've been a cunt and I'll admit it, but I'll always work to fix it. Cause you're all I ever wanted and you're all I ever need. There's not a thing that you could ask of me that I would say no to. You come first in everything, nothing else could come close to my want to make it work. My need to see it through. Know when I look into your eyes, I see reflected love true. But you're repulsed by my touch and I can't stimulate your mind. I don't know what I'm doing, so I need you to be my guide. If it's broken, it needs fixing. We can't just throw it out, then act like this ain't happening. Living lives in clouds of doubt. When we're like this, I hate it. I feel so empty inside. It genuinely hurts so much, it's like a part of me has died. Even when we're arguing, I'd do anything to hug you. Fuck off all our bullshit, all I want is to love you. There's always ups and downs, and I guess we're in a dip. But I don't wanna be the sad clown anymore, so let's fix it.
Can't forever anymore. I lick you once, you cut.
Just bleeding on paper, yeah, man. That is exactly it.
Don't blame the horseman. Can't stay on course.
That's what I tell people.
I bear my flesh. You
Feeling emotional and shit, you don't know how to deal with it, just write it down. I'm lucky, I got a microphone in front of me.
We can't complain.
And I can make the emotions that I feel rhyme. That helps too. That was meant to be a song just for me. Just for me. I've shared it. Germany, we have a saying. Paper is patient. It's there when you're ready. Fucking A right, son. Fucking A right. That's a good saying. That is a good ass saying. Paper is patient. It's always waiting. Always waiting for me to actually get around to writing some shit. That was the last shit I wrote. Now, I've got to assume that Kirsty and Rita have left. But I need to go from graciousbears.bandcamp.com, where all the good music is. I've got to step away briefly. Because I said I would. Even though I'm fairly certain that they're not here anymore. To graciousrecords.bandcamp.com, because they wanted to hear a song about a pigeon. And this is a true story. I produced the beat for this. I'm terribly sorry. That was a great insight. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. You seem to be on the level. You seem to get it. And that's nice. Anyway, here's a song about a fucking pigeon. Which is not quite the same. But it is no less heartfelt. Again, this is based on a true story. MC Cully. He found a pigeon one day. It was injured. And then this.
I gotta tell you a story about a pigeon named Percy. He came into my life after a catastrophe. Flew into the garden with a gang full of mates. But when Clyde took hold, it was one hell of a state. I came into the garden and saw feathers all around, and ever so faintly heard a cooing sound. I followed the whispers and that's when I found you. Plucked off all your feathers, I swore to protect you. The look in your eyes spoke of torment and torture. I picked you up and wrapped you up, I promised to nurture. Fed you bread and water, make you all better. I left you to heal in your own little shelter. Gave you a need. In the garden I'd walk you, tell you how last night I dreamed that you flew up into the sky, so high with the other birds. How proud I'd felt, how there were no words. Day follows day, your plumage returns, strength upon strength, such a powerful bird. I watched your little legs as you wobbled around, and knew that for life a friend I'd found. And when the night came, I'd wrap you up tight, kiss you on the head, tell you it was alright. Little did I know that when I left you there, I'd come back one day and get such a scare. Mercy, my friend,
Eat it! We're trying to nurse this fucker back to health, bruh. Pigeon is delicious though, but not street pigeon.
The cat had burrowed under, my care had gone asunder. Not checking round the edges had been a fatal blunder. I'm left to wonder, if I check round that shed, would I still feel such shame and regret? I won't forget the feathers that I saw, indicating you'd gone further than abroad. But rest assured, and please rest peacefully. When I found that cat, I kicked his damn teeth in. Fuck you, Clyde, you took away my friend. I never get my chance, the hell I send. Cause you'll never know the pain I felt. Feels like my heart's being whipped by a belt. Those first few days, I couldn't hide the tears, washing them away, drinking countless beers, crying in my car on the way to work, crying at my desk and in the lunchroom I'd lurk, huddled at the back, my emotions ran wild. I had no control as if I was a child, cause you were so mild, so gentle and loved. Now you fly high in heaven above. I'll always cherish the
Thank
time
you,
that
it's
we
all
shared.
me.
And though you never told me, I knew that you cared for what it meant.
And I don't think I could
That
do shit with
pierced me.
mixing and mastering.
Know that I love you, Percy. Percy, my friend, to the end. I love you. Percy, my friend, to the end. I love
Probably should have eaten it. I've eaten pigeon before, picking out bits of fucking shotgun pellet. Genuinely, that's true. It's a solid track though, right? That's a solid track. It shouldn't be, but it fucking is. One critique. Okay, I'm listening, I'm open, I'm ready. Is the critique that I've kept you here when you've been threatening to go to bed for an hour? That's because that's my shit. I'll find more songs to keep you here, fam. I love Eminem and some German rappers, and they all have the sickest ad-libs. Okay. I don't know. So what, you were expecting some ad-libs about pigeons during that? More of that. More of that. I don't know, I mean, as far as that song's concerned, he gives a fuck about that song. As far as my music's concerned, I like the idea of the old ad-libs that knock around in places, but a lot of the time I don't feel that what I'm writing needs them. We've done them. We have done them, like, in songs that it makes sense. Like, it's not even worth giving an example because we do it so rarely, but yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll play you a different MC Cully song and you can tell me how you feel about that instead. Right, like at the end of the verse, you could do a second layer of voice screaming single words or something like "you're right" or something. You know what I mean? No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I work with what I think works with that song, and it's rare that something comes up where I think it could benefit from an additional bit of yelling. I just don't think it needs it. Whereas this is a song about pornography, so you tell me if this needs anything else.
empty out my ball bag. Knocking on the door, it's Jehovah's Witness. Step the fuck away from my box of pictures. Call me disturbed because I'm down with the sickness. Wanking so hard till my dick gets blistered. Looking on disgusted, tell me how you feel when you go.
I heard of pornography once.
Keeping it real with some VHS. Fast forward to the part that I like best. Yeah, that's it, bitch. Take it like a whore. Don't wanna hear me climax, so shut my door. There are things that you don't wanna see, so leave me alone with my pornography. This is my porn and I like it best. Pulling through the flight or completely undressed, yo. This is my porn and I've had it for years. I'll take wanking over razzle over go with a beers. I said, this is my porn and I've got all the genres. Open up my catalogue, see who'll do me the honors. This is my porn and I love what I do. Take it or leave it, it'll be here long after you. 10 years later and I'm living with the missus, but don't always want the hoe or some French style kisses. So I head into the loft, which I often frequent when I wanna love myself and keep it a secret. Forbidden box of delight, flipping shiny gloss pages. Every quim in sight, bushes from the dark ages. This porn is so contagious, got me addicted like a smack rap. But when I got the mood, you know I got a back to
It
that.
very much is.
So to me, unbeknown, I don't really notice that I no longer.
I wrote this one as well.
The woman has found me with my cock in my hand. She's screaming, she's crying, she doesn't understand. She said that it's over, I couldn't give a fuck.
I made the
She's
beat.
edging me closer to finishing my nut. She yells so loud, how could you do this to me? I say, fuck off, bitch, this is my pornography.
I'd obviously
This is my
mixed and
porn,
attempted
I
to
like it
master.
best. Pulling through the flight or completely undressed, yo. This is my porn and I've had it for years. I'll take wanking over razzle over go with a beers. I said, this is my porn and I've got all the genres. Open up my catalogue, see who'll do me the honors. This is my porn and I love what I do.
See, the funny thing is,
Here long after you.
without this guy, I probably wouldn't be sat here in front of you right now.
BBC, doggy style, Aston mouth, milfs and aunties. Cook hole, cream pie, big tits, big nips. BDSM ebony, anally fisted. Amateur, professional, lesbian, orgy. Desi compilation, Asian bukkake. GT interracial, Japanese schoolgirl. I've got it all, bitch, porn is my whole world. This is my porn and I like it best. Pulling through the fire or completely undressed, yo. This is my porn and I've had it for years. I'll take wanking over, razzle over, go with the beers. I said,
This guy attempted to do a very terrible rap when we were in high school together. Once I was like, okay, let's make a record. He was like, no, please let's not. But then we did. So basically, without this guy doing that one time during a lunch break in high school, Gracious Bears wouldn't be a thing. How haunting is that as a fucking concept? I mean, if you knew us. Stop with the clean version. Oh, that's the instrumental version. Yeah, it's a terrible, terribly haunting theory. But it's done me great wonders because other friends of mine have come to me and said, hey, I have to write a diss track. I was like, okay. I need to make a diss track against my friend because they said I wouldn't do it. I was like, alright. I'm like, can you help me? I was like, abso-fucking-lutely. So we did this. It's a different person. Small Fury.
Among your loved ones.
Brazilian fart porn. That wasn't on the list. Fair point.
Begins at
Yeah, this joke my wife telling her best friend about the time she took her to catch a hold and masturbate in the kitchen. She got asked what she did next. Fucking hell.
Payback's a bitch, so Sam Scott. Tell that to the mum that you've not got. Your hairline 2 and your dog 3. See you later, bye bye Ellie. Keeping things to yourself like piss in the bed. Don't want to know what goes on inside that Pilkington head. Moving more than 5 miles away from your homestead. Well, that's never gonna happen, just like you and the redhead. Your mood's up and down, roller coaster. Need to get around, phone the chauffeur. Disney character twin, hunchback, no church. Unit degree, nah, drop out, stoner. 5-star Gimli impersonator, as toxic as a sternutator, which is a chemical that causes sneezing, coughing, and in your case, it causes crying. Tickets for a gig? You can't borrow. Owe money to your mates? You can't borrow if you've ever been. Bromborough, you never never gonna leave the Wirral Borough. Tickets for a gig, you can't borrow. Oh, money to your mates, you can't borrow. If you've ever been Borough, you're never gonna leave the Wirral Borough. Now if you're listening thinking that I've been too harsh, Sam started this trend when he rapped so
Unbelievable.
I had to pull him back like a convertible, make him go under the ground like a submersible. I would say underwater, but he can't swim. I know that's pretty sad and really kinda grim, but hey, that's Sam Scott, down to a T. If you don't know him, I'll tell you how he really be. Thinking he's Samwise Gamgee, got breath like the Ganges. Billy go looking ass, got a brain as smooth out, the body of a porpoise.
The artwork, mate, I spent weeks on that.
This ain't no Coldplay, nobody trying to fix you. Your name isn't Mumford, you ain't gonna have sons too. Invincible before you were born, fortuitous Samsung. Really volatile, explosive like a 2015 Tickets for a gig, you can't borrow.
So British.
You can't borrow if you've ever
Yes.
been Borough, you're never gonna leave the Wirral Borough. Tickets for a gig, you can't borrow. Oh, money to your mates, you can't borrow if you've ever been Borough, you're never gonna leave the Wirral Borough. I couldn't let this opportunity slip by, so it's third verse for you, little cry guy, right? You didn't think I'd do this, looks like you're wrong. Just like paving on your dad's mong schlong ding dong. Some things run in the family like shitting yourself, or in drinking yourself silly for your mental health. Out here saying GoPro,
Yes.
take a photo, posting selfies looking like a baked potato. Proud of your pose, our pout is your badge. Empty head full of air and wilted cab dodge. Head like the moon, massive full of craters. One day it's gonna pop and Jenny says see you later. Have you got the audacity to think you can rap to me? Spouting shit actually twisted reality. Drop you like gravity, you're a calamity. I doubt your sanity, you beg for amnesty. Oh, the humanity after brutality. All of this savagery, such a damn travesty.
Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Your strategy. Write your reply to me, I await anxiously.
It's alright, this is definitely my last jam. I'm gonna shut my shit off, in fact, after this. There's no point in going back to the game.
Some would say nastily, no hospitality, inflicting agony, beating
Accidental
you
after
so
hours.
You admittedly say face to face to me, aloud and candidly, you are an answer me. Tickets for a gig, you can't borrow. Oh, money to your mates, you can't borrow if you've ever been. You're never gonna
To explain about this one, as far as my part is concerned, the guy rapping is not a rapper. I tidied up his lyrics and I coached him like fuck. The beat is not mine either. Full disclosure, not my beat. Or anyone in the Gracious Records crew. It's not one of our beats. But we did not coach him through this couple of evenings of recording, getting him through this. But it was dope as fuck. It was a good time, and we ended up with a fucking phenomenal song, and I'm fucking well happy with it. And that's the sound of a B-side starting, but I'm not going to play that. Because it is time to say those immortal words. I thought I was going to play the video game again, and then someone came through saying stuff about music, and I'm like, well, let's play some music. But as it is, it's done. We're done. As we always tend to say around these parts, visit graciousbears.bandcamp.com and buy all of the music, and also visit the merch tab and buy the Gracious Con bundle. We don't always tend to say that, but that's something I'm saying tonight. As we always tend to say around these parts, it is of course a case of live, laugh, limp biscuit. Loved every bit of it, and I appreciate the shit out of you for enjoying it too. Okay, we don't tend to raid around these parts because obviously we don't tend to have the viewers, so it's not really worth it. But until I see you again, motherfucking deuces.